Mayor Kathi Hemken from the City of New Hope joining us. Welcome again, Mayor.
Thank you.
We are taping this the day after Election Day, and you have news from the City of New Hope. Tell us about the results.
I do. We have a new council member, Jonathan London. He'll be joining us when he's sworn in January. We'll be losing Dan Stauner, and I thank him very much for his service. He's been wonderful on the council for us.
Very good. And John Elder as well will be staying on.
John Elder will be, yep.
Okay, very good. Let's talk about some things happening around town. You've seen construction in the old Kmart site. First, tell us about what's going on that site and that process, and then that fine little construction in front of it.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to sign last week, but that didn't happen. But I'm sure that final signing will come. Everything looks like it's in place. The construction that you've seen is actually replacing some of the sewer lines and the utilities. They should do a groundbreaking on the 13th of November and then start construction. They'll work through the winter. We should have the gas station and convenience store on 42nd complete to be open in the early spring. The big store should be open in the fall. It takes a long time once the store is there.
Right.
And they're looking at hiring 400 to 500 part-time and full-time employees.
Fantastic
That's
news
exciting.
for the city. It is. Now let's go to the north end and the south end of town. You've got some apartment buildings. Give us an update there.
On the north end, we have Compass Point. They're putting up the walls. That's a 68-unit building. That should be ready to lease out in the early spring. And on the south side, we have the Gates of New Hope, which is a 32-unit apartment complex. They should be ready to roll in midsummer sometime.
All right, keep your eye out for those. We've been talking about the budget the past two times we've got together, and the process continues to move along. Tell us where things are right now and what New Hope residents can expect when they look at their bills next year.
Well, we voted on the preliminary budget, and now that'll come to the City Council the 1st of December at a budget conference hearing. They can, residents can look at the budget online. They can come into City Hall and see it. December 1st at 7 o'clock, they can actually show up. The preliminary levy was 3.95%. But the interesting thing, you should actually see a 4% decrease in your taxes because you have a higher property value. The amount of increase for the City of New Hope is about $608,000 from the 14 budget.
All right. Last couple minutes, let's talk about the quiet zone. People would notice trains going through town, and things are changing a little bit.
On Boone and where the railroad goes across, Science Center Drive, they're supposed to do a quiet zone. They're pretty good about doing that, but you know, we're going to try to do one on Winnetka, that same railroad. With Hennepin County, they'll pay for some of the improvements. We'll pay for the electronics.
All right, last couple seconds, holiday food and toy drive. You're encouraging residents to stop by City Hall and drop some item off. Tell us why.
All toys, from little kids to preteens.
Right.
They should not wrap the toys. Obviously, we're doing a food drive. That food will go to Prism and near food shelves. This is a very difficult time for people who are in need of food and toys.
Great way to help out in the community. Mayor, thanks again for your time. I'll talk to you again soon.